Welcome to the Life Podcast.
I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of you, I just feel that some of you are going through some of the most tumultuous times of your life. And I say that because, number one, I feel it in the atmosphere with how so many things are going on this planet right now. And also, when I go through my Facebook feed, my Instagram feed, and when I speak to some of you, I realize that so many people are going through so many things right now. This is such a very deep time for everybody. People are trying to figure out what they want to do in life. People are trying to figure out whether or not they want to stay in this country or not. People are trying to figure out whether they want to switch careers or switch jobs, whatever. It's such a wide array of things that's happening with people right now. And it just seems like a lot of people feel like they don't know whether they're coming or going. It's a very delicate and very sensitive time for people right now. And I just want to let you know that I know exactly what you're going through. I spent so many years being confused about what I wanted to do. I spent so many years trying to figure out whether or not I was good enough to do what I knew I was called here to do. I spent so many years trying to figure out whether people would like me if I really did what I was called here to do. I spent so many years trying to appease others and doing things that I did not like so that I could be perceived to have a greater calling than what I thought I was here for. I spent so many years doing what others wanted me to do. And I want to encourage you today. Don't waste a second. Don't waste no more time doing things that other people want you to do so that you can fit in. Doing other things that people want you to do so that you can have acceptance. Doing other things that people want you to do so that you can be part of the in crowd. Doing other things that people want you to do so that you could be perceived as being more than what you allegedly think you are, which is who you really are is more than anything you could ever do or try to be. Who you really are is greater than all those things. Don't be anything for anybody else. Be you for you. And your you-ness will affect everybody that's in your environment and beyond. It's not worth trying to be something amazing and great. And I put that in quotations because if you're not doing what you really love, then trying to do something amazing and great really doesn't happen for you. Because amazement and true greatness happens when you're you, doing what you're called here to do, what you love to do. It does not happen when you're doing something that somebody else wants you to do. I don't care how much you're getting paid. I don't care who you're working with. I don't care who you're working for. If you're not being you and you're not emulating the you-ness and you're not doing what you love to do, then amazement and greatness is not happening. What's happening is you're copying, pasting what somebody else wants you to do, what somebody else's ideal of you and what you should be doing is. And you're pasting it onto your life, and you're living your life as a Word document. It's a copy of somebody else's ideal of what you should be doing. No, be the original document. Be who you were brought here to be. Don't waste no time worrying about what other people are going to think about what you're doing. If your calling on this planet is to collect insects and make an insect museum for all of the children in your community to see, then goddamn it, you better get on it. Because you know what, if you don't, somebody else will. Somebody else will. Don't be concerned about oh, what this person is going to think, what that person is going to think, because you fell out of grace with these people and you don't hang out with those people no more. What are they going to think? Who gives a damn what they think? Because you know what, at the end of the day, they're continuing to do what they want to do. And they're not even giving a second thought about what you're doing. So somebody has to be interested in what you're doing, and it needs to be you. It needs to be you. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to make it happen but you. Yes, I understand. Some people have left you for dead. Some people have completely dragged you through the mud, talked about you like a dog, slandered your name, made you feel like you were absolutely worthless, and you feel like you can't go on. But guess what? If you are breathing in and out right now, if you are inhaling and exhaling right now, that means that you can go on. You've been breathing this entire video, but you haven't paid attention to it because it's an involuntary action that your body performs without your help. That is an indication of how the greatness that lies within you. You have power in your body, enough power to control all of your breathing, your respiratory system, your digestive system, your blood circulatory system, without you even being aware of it. So if that's happening in your subconscious where you're not even aware of it, imagine what can happen in your conscious mind. Imagine what can happen when you create. Imagine what can happen if you let go of what other people may think about you, or what you think other people think about you. Because sometimes we get caught up in what we think other people think about us, and they really don't think what we think they think. Imagine what could happen if you use that inner power to affect everyone else in your environment. You first, because you come first, then everyone else. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is to have a fucked up childhood and things happen in your childhood that you just can't get over, or you can't seem to get over it. You just want to call it quits. You just want to give up because you know what, I can't get over this stuff. How am I going to be who I am and do what I desire to do if I can't get over the fact that this happened in my childhood? That happened in my childhood. I was abused in my childhood. I saw abuse. I couldn't go to school because I was watching and helping to raise my siblings. I was in foster care. All of these things that may be going through your mind. These things that you may be suffering with. I implore you to let it all go. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen just like that. But you know what happens just like that? A change in the mindset. It happens immediately as soon as you make a decision to say enough is enough. No more will I limit myself to a low level of self-esteem. No more will I lower my standards to uplift others who do not respect me, who do not respect my presence, my existence as a human being, who do not respect my calling, my path. No more will I sit down and let others stand in front of me and try to do what I'm here to do to make me feel some kind of way, because that happens too. I'm going to stand up and take charge and walk down my own path and stay in my own lane. I understand. But this is what you must do. You have to do this. The world needs this right now. If there's anything else that the world needs right now, it's for you to stand up and walk in your calling. As mundane or as great as it may seem, it's not important. That's not the important part. The important part is that you're living in the essence of who you truly are. And you are walking forward in that essence without worry or fear about what anyone else is doing and what anyone else thinks about what you're doing. I know the bills have to be paid, right? You want to start this hat business. You want to start this real estate business, but 9 to 5. I gotta pay my bills. The bills gotta get paid. Yeah, they're gonna get paid. They're gonna get paid. The bills are gonna be taken care of. But who's taking care of your destiny? Who's taking care of your calling? Who's tending to that? Who's cultivating that while you go to work to pay the bills? While you go to work and spend 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week plus. 40 plus hours a week. Who is taking care of that? Who is taking care of your vision? Who is taking care and cultivating and tending to your dreams? Who? There's nobody in this world but you that can handle that business. There's nobody in this world but you that can handle the business of your visions and your dreams. You have got to make the first step. Yes, we all have to pay bills. We all have to make a living to, take care of ourselves. But there's a difference between making a living and creating a destiny. And both you can earn money from. But one of them, you can earn a living limitlessly from. By being you and by affecting the planet with your amazing presence. Do not waste another second.